Hello, everybody. Hello,
Hi,
hello,
everybody.
hello.
Woo!
I'm Crystal Camille.
I'm Dr. Nicola Beach and Crystal Khalil, honey. You are looking very cute, honey.
And so are you.
I'm just saying, my sister be knocking it out the park. Anyway, hi y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of our 10-day relationship challenge.
Yes. We are
Yes.
very excited. So
So,
yesterday we talked about vulnerability, right, sis?
yes, yes, yes.
So I think maybe today we should talk about everybody's favorite. We know that this is the favorite topic of everybody when it comes to relationships. Boundaries.
Listen, one of the things we saw in the comments yesterday was, how can I be vulnerable, right? And we talked about the root of vulnerability being the word wound. The root of the word vulnerability is wound, which means putting yourself in a position that you can be wounded, you can be hurt. So how can you be vulnerable and still protect yourself? And that's where boundaries come in.
Yes, because you should not be vulnerable with people who cannot be trusted with your vulnerability. Well, how do you know if they can be trusted with your vulnerability? Can they follow boundaries? Can they respect your boundaries? Do you have any boundaries?
Boundaries. You know what, sis? I remember my mom used to say, a dog who bring a bone or carry a bone. You
Indeed.
which means, if a person has evidence that they can't be trusted, they're always telling you somebody else's business. Is that somebody you want to tell your business?
I'm just saying. If
If
they're
if
always wrecking their car, is that somebody you want to lend your car?
right? Boundaries.
Boundaries.
This, you know what I like? I love how you always give the analogy of 285 here in Atlanta. Explain to them what boundaries are based on using the analogy of I-285.
Jesus, do I remember that analogy? So you're on the freeway, and one of the boundaries on a freeway is the speed limit. One of the boundaries on a freeway is the lines. One of the boundaries on a freeway is those signs that tell you carpool lane only. These are boundaries that help you guide your behavior. Now, you get on the freeway, you ride in a nice fast car, you don't follow the speed limit, you're nowhere close. In a 65, you want to go 97. The first time you get pulled over, you may get a warning. You may. The next time you want to drive in the carpool lane and ain't nobody in the car but you and your dog, and you want to drive 97, you may get a ticket. The next time you may get a suspended license, because what you are saying is you obviously do not want to follow the rules, which means
You don't respect them.
you don't respect them. You want to be a boundary violator, right? So in dating, the thing that's interesting is if you have no signs, no lines, no median, no carpool sign, you have nothing. You know what people do on your freeway? They just do whatever they want to do. They do whatever they want to do. They can just be in reverse on the shoulder as long as they don't hit nobody else, or maybe they hit somebody else, because there are no rules, there are no instructions. So you don't have to be held accountable to anything on a freeway that has no boundaries.
And you
Relationship, sis.
Yeah, and it's so relevant, and not just in romantic relationships, but you think about in relationships with our family,
Yeah,
relationships at work, right? Especially if you're the one that does everything for everybody. If
yeah.
you're the people pleaser, if you're the one that extends yourself and you're selfless in your giving and you don't put yourself first, um, it's very, very critical that you learn boundaries, because we teach people
How to treat us, I think is what
you've
she's going
taught
to say.
people they can
You're breaking up,
frozen.
sis. You're breaking up. You
Am
were
I there?
frozen for a little bit. You there now?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Uh-oh. She's frozen again. Not that I can read her mind, but I think what she's going to say is that you teach people how to treat you. Now, here's the thing that's interesting. There is a difference between a boundary. Oh, she's back. Yay, sis, you're back. But it's
Yay!
acting up. It's acting up. Okay. Ooh, much better. Much better.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
So what were you saying, my
I was
dear?
saying we teach people how to treat us, right? And
Yeah.
if you have taught people that they can drive on your freeway backwards, going
Right.
150 miles per hour, right?
Right.
And then
They could
then
just right, and they could just run over your shrubbery. They could do what they could cut people. They cut people
yeah,
off whatever they want
yeah,
on your freeway.
yeah. I want you to start thinking about who are the people in your life that need to be issued some tickets, some violations.
Ooh,
Who are the people in your life that may even need their license revoked?
she said it. I ain't say that. I ain't say get rid of toxic people. I might agree though. I'm just saying. I'm, I'm just saying. Now here's the thing about that, because you don't DM us talking about you said get rid of all the people and now I have nobody left. Everybody ease up. If
Yeah,
you have had a freeway that has had no signs, no
yeah,
direction, no guidance, you've now got to give people some guidance, because here's the thing, they can't be accountable for a guideless situation
right,
to the degree that they probably should be to
right.
have the healthiest relationship. Now, yes, there are some things you should know, but the greatest way to make sure that everybody knows what you value, everybody knows what works for you, what won't work for you, everybody knows what will get you a warning versus a suspended license, is
Mhm.
to let everybody know, just like when you go on 285.
Paint the lines.
Yeah,
Paint the lines.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's no
yeah,
mystery, sis, when we get on the freeway what the instructions are. But
right.
here's the thing, on the freeway, you have a guide, right?
Yeah,
What you want to do in boundaries, good boundaries, are not these walls. You
right.
don't need walls. Walls make people that may not have your best interests at heart want to scale those walls, because it's a competition
Mm-hmm.
of whether or not they can breach by scaling the wall, right?
Yeah,
You don't want walls. You just want guides,
right.
right? So
Right.
people can see when they are moving out of lanes without a signal that you can say, come over. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay or
Mm-hmm.
not.
And so how do you know if you're using a boundary versus a wall? So walls look like if somebody violates your freeway. You just are done with them and you are never going to mess with them again, and you don't want to be friends with nobody who looks like them. That's a wall. That's a wall.
You don't know nobody who do that? You don't know no, you don't know nobody who will say, I am never dating anybody that even remotely looks like John, who I dated 10 years ago. And if they even wear a shirt that looks like John, if their haircut looks like John, oh no, my wall says can't do it.
Or I don't have female friends. I'm a woman and I don't have female friends because I had a female friend that hurt me. So I don't do women. I don't do circles of women. All my friends are male. Because one woman hurt you. One, you're done with all women. That's a wall.
That's a wall. That's not a guide.
Right.
Because see, a boundary is based on lessons learned. Yeah. Right? That's how you decide, is it a solid line? Right. Or is it a line that has spaces in between?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because you've learned some lessons, and because of those lessons and what those lessons taught you about your boundary, about your values, you're now able to say, oh, that would be a violation. That wouldn't work for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you see, and sis, the thing that's so crazy, people are so afraid often of having boundaries because of how the other person is going to respond.
Yeah.
Can I tell you? People that really care about you, and it's not a one-sided dynamic where they're always getting blessed and you're always feeling misused, they value your boundaries and they get it.
Yeah. It might sting at first. It might sting at first because they're used to doing what they want to do, right? But so it might sting at first, but if they love you and they value you, they will respect your boundaries. Here's the other thing. When we don't have boundaries, we often handicap those around us. We handicap them.
Yeah.
Because they don't learn they don't learn the boundaries. They don't learn how they don't know how to love you because you haven't taught them. They don't know how to respect you properly because you have not taught them. And then you're mad at them and you're resentful and you're hurt and you're overwhelmed because you feel like they don't see you and they don't hear you and they don't respect you. But the truth is, you did not put down your boundaries. You did not share with them your boundaries.
Yeah.
So they're doing what you've allowed them to do. It's just you're sick of it now.
Yeah. And then here's the thing that's so crazy. The boundaries are one of the healthiest signs of mutual respect.
Yeah.
And if you don't have respect, oh boy. Some of the other things that we're going to talk about, if you don't have respect, it's like having a house that has no floor. Yeah. You've got the sidewalls, you've got a great roof, you've got great windows and window treatments and all of that, but you have no floor. Yeah. You're not standing on anything, right? So boundaries and you being able to show that you care and you honor those boundaries are one of the greatest, sexiest signs that you are respected.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that goes for both sides. Men, you should have boundaries. Yeah. Women, you should have boundaries. And what does that equal? Mutual respect. And you can build truthfully. Yeah. I don't really say one size fits all often, but really, you can build almost anything on mutual respect.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, you all, We are having a Heart of the Matter pop-up in
person.
in person. You want more relationship tools. You're ready to do the work to create the healthy relationships you deserve. That being romantic with your family, with your coworkers, all around. The tools you use in your romantic relationship, you use in your entire life with all of your relationships. If you're ready to do the work, couples, we are taking 10 couples on Saturday, July 23rd.
Yes.
And on Sunday, July 24th, we are taking 20 singles. This is going to be an intimate experience with me and Dr. Nicole in person. We have an amazing location that we've secured. That's a mystery. That's a part of the whole ambiance of the event. Because we create experiences, not just experiences. So if you want to be a part of this experience, the bit.ly link is on the screen. It's also in the chat. Register as soon as possible because we expect it to be sold out because it's an intimate experience. But we want to see you in the room. Singles, if you are tired of dating the same man over and over again, and we're here in the ATL, we know how hard it is to date out here in the ATL. You want to learn how to do it right. You want to learn how to do it right in this new environment, online, all that stuff. You want to know how to date properly. You need to be at the Heart of the Matter pop-up.
On the 24th.
On the 24th. Couples, whether you are dating and trying to decide whether or not you want to get married, or you've been married 25 years and you just want to increase your communication and the way that you work together and your respect for one another, you need to be there on Saturday, July 23rd.
We are looking forward to seeing you all. We're going to have some fun. We're going to get to the heart of the matter, and you are going to leave so much more rewarded than when you came.
Yeah.
That you can depend on. So we'll see you guys for day 3 of our relationship challenge. Definitely register. See you guys soon.
Bye-bye.